Today we're making a small coffee table. This is an original design, though I've been heavily inspired by the many woodworkers and designers that I watch online. This will be my first project with white oak, and like most projects, the first step is to get the rough lumber to dimensional lumber. Once I have both faces flat and parallel to each other, I can take my template pieces and rough trace them out. I'll get all the leg components from this one piece of wood. After I rip the piece in half, it'll give me legs that are about 1 inch thick. I'll replane each piece to be the same thickness as each other, and then start to cut out each piece on the bandsaw. Next, I'll attach the template to the rough leg pieces with blue tape and CA glue before bringing them to my new router table from POWERTEC. POWERTEC sent over this amazing router table set with locking wheels, height adjustable legs, a fully kitted out adjustable fence, and a power safety switch. I've done quite a few projects with routers and have even made my own mini router table, but I didn't know what I was missing out on. The dust collection alone would be worth the upgrade, but all the safety features are the real reason that makes this router table worth it. So that was not a router table issue, that is a design flaw and a user error. I had originally designed the coffee table to have the top and then a wooden spacer that was connected to the stretchers of the legs. And when trying to route around that, when it hit two interior faces, and from my understanding, that would just catch the wood and toss it from the router bit. So I have a lot to learn making templates still. But anyways, to pivot from that, I cut it flat and I ordered some metal spacers online, and it actually ended up looking a lot better than my original design idea. So anyways, back to the video. For the glue up of the legs, I tried a few different clamping setups, but settled on simply clamping each piece to my work table after pressing them firmly together. For extra strength, I added splines to the joints, using more white oak. If I'm honest, I think this is where the table might fail first, since the angle of the leg is pretty steep. I have no education in furniture design, so I'm learning as I go. I do know that splines add strength to the joint, but I'm not sure if it's enough to support someone standing on this coffee table. Moving on, I can start to cut down the stretchers that will connect these two leg glue-ups together. Everything in this piece will be getting a round over, the smallest of which will be these stretchers. Again, this POWERTEC router table made it safe and easy to accomplish. To make the legs perfectly flat with each other, I ran them all through my table saw, nipping off the ends of the legs. My favorite part of any project is when I get to use hand tools. Getting to mark out where each stretcher will go, routing out the insides, and then cleaning up the slot with my chisels, it doesn't get much better than this. Round 2 of roundovers, this one is slightly larger than the last, and this is where the leg started to feel custom and complete, and less like boards just glued together. I wish every glue-up could be like this one. Everything fit perfectly, there was no squeeze out, and zero adjustment was needed to keep things square. Here's where things get a bit scary. The metal spacers I ordered were a bit wider than the flat top of the legs, so I needed to mortise out a spot for them to sit flush. I couldn't use my drill press, so I took my time making sure every leg was level with each other and perpendicular to the ground. It was finally time to work on the top of this table. I picked up this beautiful white oak slab from a local on Marketplace, and luckily it was just the right size for the oval shape that I designed. This is my first time using this flattening jig from Rockler. I'll have more info on that in my next video, but I will say it's been a dream to work with. Once both sides were flat and parallel with each other, I could fill all the voids and cracks with clear resin. There weren't many spots that needed filling, but with all the wait time, this is a good chunk of the process. Again, I'm using blue tape and CA glue to attach my template to the tabletop. Then I simply need to go around it with a templating pit and then my largest roundover bit. Next, I'll get the legs centered on the underside of the table and mark out where the threaded inserts need to go. Lastly, it was time for finish, and I went with Rubio Monocoat Super White, my first time using a Rubio product with stain in it. I was skeptical on how it looked the entire time I was applying it, and even after the beauty shots, I wasn't in love with it. But I will say over the last week as I've lived with it, and as the stain is settling in more, I'm starting to like it a lot. I'm usually the harshest critic of my own work. This table is currently available for purchase on my website under the custom woodworking page. If this table should belong to you, you can reach out to me there via email to talk to logistics about getting it to you. If you have a unique project in mind, you can also reach out to me there. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you again to POWERTEC for the amazing router table.